Hey my lovelies, welcome back to the channel. Now we're still in Chicago. We're actually getting the last of the bits and bobs done with this Jeep right here. The interiors are in. It's looking sick.
The next time you guys see it, it'll be done. It'll be at EJS and you'll get to see everything that we've done, which is quite a bit. So yes, we're excited about that. But today is not about the Jeep. Everybody seems to think that it would be interesting to see all the nonsense we have to deal with on a weekly basis. And it's not so much nonsense, but we're getting ready to head back across the country. And one of the things we need to do is make sure that the tow rig is ready to make the trip, and that we are taking good care of the truck that we have borrowed from our friend George. So today is all about the Repo Ram.
So yes, of course, when I'm out wheeling with MischiefMaker, I look after MischiefMaker, because if I look after MischiefMaker, MischiefMaker will look after me. Well, same applies here. We got to look after the pieces of equipment that allow us to travel across the country with whatever we carry. Now, what we have noticed on our own dually is that the front tires are feathered on the outside. We have been to get the truck aligned. Actually, they didn't charge us in Utah because they were like, you're perfectly aligned. It's clearly when we're carrying like the crawler hauler or any trailer with any kind of weight on there. So this is perfectly aligned also, but we normally try and switch and rotate our tires around every 5,000 miles. What do you guys do? For those of you who travel around the country, who travel in trucks, who do
all
the same thing?
Yeah, what do you do? We've had a few people recommend to us to just rotate the tires, and that'll help with longevity and the life of the tire. And we're hoping that that will do the same here. We typically, when we borrow something, we like to return it either in better shape than we borrowed it, or to let the owner know that we've kind of taken care of their stuff. So
exactly.
I would do this with my truck, so I'm going to do it with George's.
So that's what we're going to do today. There are snowflakes coming down.
That's the terrible part.
You're not.
It's so cold.
You're not imagining things. It's pretty cold today. But we also have been checking out how, because each vehicle is different on how to rotate those tires. So
we came up with a diagram. It seems like if the tires are wearing on the outside, and we've had a few people tell us this, that we should rotate the outer rear tires and the front tires. So we're going to unmount them, dismount the tires from the wheels, swap them over, get them balanced, and then throw them back on, and we'll see how that helps, or if that helps, as we make our trip back to Utah. Yeah,
and we'll actually take a look at them before they leave here, and then when we get back to Utah, so that we can see if there's any really wear and tear on them on this. How far is it?
I don't know, 1,700 miles, 18?
Yeah, we'll say 1,800 mile ride back to Utah. So we're gonna head on inside, actually warm up just a little bit, and then we'll get to starting, I guess. Okay, so because it's absolutely freezing outside, these guys have kindly moved stuff out of the shop so that we could pull this in so we don't absolutely freeze our behinds off doing this. Cody, thank you so much. Thank you for saving our lives. Okay, that was a little dramatic. Again, they're working on this, we're working on this. So I just need to jack the truck up. I'm gonna put it underneath the pumpkin like you would with your Jeep. And we're gonna get this up, and we're gonna take the wheel and tires off. Oh wow. All the way back there. That should be it there. Oh wow. I forget it's an actual truck. There's a huge difference between trying to jack up a Jeep and a truck. I mean,
where's the Pro Eagle when we need it?
oh my god. felt muscles in my stomach that I haven't felt in a while. I think they're called abs. I don't know. So you can see the outside track is wearing down compared to the inner track. It's actually, you really can see it right here. Look at this. So this is the reason why you want to rotate your tires so that it kind of goes evenly. There.
Is it working?
Huh?
Is it working?
No, it's not working. It is definitely not working. Denied! So you guys just saw we tried to get the back of the truck up with the jack. Not working. We went from the center to pumpkin. So now what we're going to try and do is get this lifted up but come out on the axle side. So we're going to try and get that up, but we're a little worried in case we can't get these off because these sit inside of the wheel well. Robbie, that was for you. Wait. Okay. Oh God, I feel like that's gonna snap. Why,
Yeah.
you think it's just gonna snap back in my face?
Yeah, dude. Babe, come on. Trust yourself. Trust your gut.
Yeah. You all have me worried now. Mike, what in the actual... He just took his gloves, he just put his gloves on, came over and manhandled that.
That's what he does.
There's another reason I love mine.
We love Mike. I feel very weak now. Thanks, Mike. Thanks. Well, you can see we've taken this off. This is wearing really well. Come take a look at this. Compared to the front tire, it looks really, really good. So all we're gonna do is put this on the front, get the front tire back here, and side one done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so we have the front tire here that we're actually gonna swing around. We'll pop that back on, but before we do that, we're going to check the air pressure in all the tires since we have everything and we can check that, so why not? So if you ever wonder where to find the PSI of the tire that you're running, it should be on the tire somewhere. So we looked and the cold PSI for this tire is 80, so that's what we're going to set it to.
I don't know, we probably, if you want it on the map.
So this we're at 27.6. 54. These were quite low, so it's a really good job that we checked these out.
You miss your power tank yet?
I do a little bit. I miss my whole Jeep. There we go.
Nice.
There's no way I'm going to be able to get that off. I was just looking at this and thinking, I have to clean it before I put it back on, right? Because, like, that looks disgusting, but there's, like, no way.
What size is that bolt?
Unless I have a scrubbing brush, which I don't have.
We're gonna have to take it to a car wash or something. Or get some serious chemicals. That's ridiculous.
So now we know that it goes to 140 foot-pounds. We're going to make sure that these are torqued down to that, but we're going to head on over and check the air in the front tire, put that one on, and then torque them all. What's that? 33.9. I'm really happy that we did this. 80.
Don't sit down in that puddle.
This one?
Don't sit down in that. Put a piece of cardboard here. Save the day.
I'm so out of practice working on everything. Like this. Okay, before we put those caps back on, we gotta check the torque of this. Make sure that it's 140 foot-pounds, because you gotta be safe on the road. Duh. Okay, so we're gonna head to the rear. We're gonna take that jack stand from underneath. We're gonna lower it down, and we're gonna torque our nuts. So let's get going.
Do you want to use the creeper? With the shop dirt on it? Steve. No, I'm...
Ryan.
Like I put my weight on. Yeah.
That was a struggle bus, but this truck is flipping heavy. How much do you think this weighs? That was really quick, or out of the way. Never mind.
All right, sit it down.
Okay, now the last job, second last job. Torque everything. Now we're gonna start in the rear. I have to use an extension. I know it makes the torque wrench inaccurate, but honestly, there's no other way. So, if you guys have any other better way to do this, I would actually appreciate how, because I have no idea. This isn't really gonna work. Okay, actually having Walter do this because 140 foot-pounds is a lot. Okay, Matt, from Matt's Offroad Recovery, because we do know like all the Matts in the entire
It's
world.
like 6 minutes, it's great.
You're gonna be proud of us.
Torque wrench, going out the window. It's not helping. We don't have a long enough extension. The extensions suck anyway. They don't actually help anything in terms of accuracy. So we're just gonna get the gun and we're gonna give it enough ugga-duggas that it should be fine.
Should be fine. Done? Now it's just time to pop those caps back on.
Need to use Robby's power tap. Power tap it. Come on, make Robby proud.
Ow. I think you're gonna have to give me a rubber mallet.
Dead blow. Hit it. Good.
Okay.
Robby
Falls
power
off the
tap.
road. Sorry, Georges. Job done and dusted. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. We gotta go have dinner now. It's been a long day, so till next time, see you later.